Yeah, in this video, I am going to answer your question, what is a Solana address? And at the same time, we'll check what's the difference between Solana address and Ethereum address. How do they match compared to each other? Welcome, dear friend. I'm Solomon Foske, founder of dProgramming University, a free Web3 development education platform. Please note our content are for education purpose only, not financial, trading, investment, programming or development advice into any of the platform discussed. Always do your own research. And please, we may get sponsorship, partnership, token or whatever form during, before or after creating this content, but we try as much as possible to remain unbiased and make it educative. If that agreed on, let's get right into this content. Yeah, like I said, let's quickly look at what is Solana address. Then we try to also compare it with Solana and Ethereum address. So we try and check both. Yeah, so Solana address versus Ethereum address. So first, let's look at what's a Solana address. And if you are new to Solana and maybe coming from Ethereum or not, Solana address, as we have it in the doc here, is just a kind of unique, you think of the address as the unique identifier for the account. So, you have account, which my upcoming previous video I've also done about Solana account. Everything about Solana is an account. And each of those accounts is represented by a public key known as address. So technically it is called public key, but usually just like address to a home. So the same way, that is like an identification to know that, okay, you're actually discussing or you want to interact with this particular Solana program or Solana wallet. So that is why those address, that's why it's as a unique identifier for that Solana account you are interacting with, maybe to send fund, to do transfer, to mint, and all those things like that. So, and it's represented as 32 bytes in format of ED25519. So that's part of the core of how a lot of things like wallet, if a wallet will be a PDA or just ordinary wallet that will have a both public key and private key, is all on this ED25519 curve, if it fall within it or not. So you can read about it. I will add link to it, and maybe in upcoming video as well I may explain more on it, but for now we are just focusing on address. Now let's look at how does this differ from Ethereum address. Now usually Solana address usually come in about 33 to 44 characters, whereas when you talk about Ethereum address, you talk about 42 characters. So, and that's one of the difference you can know, which means at times Ethereum Solana address will likely end up being longer in terms of character than the Ethereum address. Both of them have mix of letters, alphabets, and numbers. So both of them have that mix. So Ethereum, let's put one here so we can be using as an example. So as you can see it now, that each of them can have a mix of both alphabets so both alphabet and numbers. As you can see it here, we have alphabet and then we have mix of numbers. The same for Ethereum, we have alphabet and mix of numbers. Then another thing that stand out from both of them that you can check and see here is that Ethereum has a prefix known as 0x. So most like that I've known at least, except they are using custom Web3 domain to wrap the address, usually have this 0x initial or prefix. So that's why if you look at this address now, it started with O, X, B and all those things. Other things might be different, but this 0 and X are usually constant. So if you have Ethereum address, you can check it. These are one of those ways you can know straight off that this is an Ethereum address and not a Solana address, because Solana address is just like random, any number can have random number. In fact, you can generate, customize the initial characters, maybe number or something, or alphabet that will start this, which I've done a video previously on how to create a custom Solana address, so you can watch the video as well. So that's what a Solana address is, and it's just a pointer, a unique identification for Solana account. And when you compare both versus Ethereum, Solana usually run to like 44 character or at times like 33, but usually between 43 44 characters. Then, and I think this 33 is when it's not actually converted to this format. Yeah. So it can be much lesser. But in this normal format you'll be familiar with, it's usually between 43 44. Now, Ethereum on its own is usually 42 characters, have a prefix of OX before any other of the character. That means OX, then the other 40 can now be any random something. So that's the basic of Solana address and Solana address versus Ethereum address. So if you found the video helpful, like, subscribe, tap notification bell. You can support using the donation link description to keep me from being able to create helpful content for Web3 developers in video and content on the platform as well. So that's it, and take any of these courses as well to help and enhance your journey as a Web3 developer in Solana, EVM, ecosystem and more, and open to partnership for other blockchains as well. So that's it. I remain Solomon Foskey. Keep the program spirit and alive, and please always do good to humanity and nature with your Web3 development skill and not evil, to make the world and universe a better place for us all. See you in the next video. Peace.